I am overwhelmed often in thinking about the amount of guns out there.
It's overwhelming to think how many people have guns in this country and how they're being used. I think in Vermont that we live in this bubble and where we feel safe, and guns to us, they're hunting, they're tradition. If I can have one, I'm supposed to have one. And then you think of an inner city where they are using weapons because they feel that they have to survive.
The thing that scares me about guns is being a mother and just having it around, or having them around and people taking the wrong advantage of it, or them being used for the wrong reasons. So that's what my worry is.
I'm a little concerned about how readily available they are to just about everybody. I support legislation to regulate who buys guns, but I think that everyone has a right to have a gun if they so choose.
I have an issue with how many are on the market that aren't registered, that people are just using for criminal activities. I think we do need to change laws in regards to that.
We have to really think of who has them. When you talk about guns getting in the hands of people who are mentally ill, it's a very complex issue, and I think our country is just starting to talk about mental illness. And why are these people getting the guns? But it's, why are these people adults and just being realized to be mentally ill?
The course will cover 3 different pistol types. You will shoot all 3 different pistol types.
Growing up, we never had guns in the house. It wasn't something that was really a part of my life.
Probably about 9 years old, I remember going with him to some sort of picnic where the guys were shooting guns.
I never really wanted to be around them.
We all eat meat, whether it comes from a supermarket or you go out and you hunt for it.
Growing up, I also saw guns as a bonding experience. I saw our family friend, he would always bond with his sons and then his grandsons. It's time that they spent together. And also I saw my father and my brother bond that way. And, not just over guns, but hunting and the whole tradition around it. And you see that a lot in men in this country with their sons.
When in doubt with firearms, never force and never take chances. All right, you're just making sure that that's safe.
Nice. Nice, Brad.
And then it's right over there, and you push back. Rotate.
At 3
Correct.
o'clock.
It comes around to that next open cylinder, correct. That's good. So it's even with that. Yep. There you go. On your sights, cleanly, should be matching those two.
The course first started, I honestly, when he was talking about all the basics, I was very anxious and started to get really nervous and what did I get myself into. Some people think people with guns all around you make you in a safe environment, where there are some people who, if there's someone with a gun on them, I'm not going to feel safe because I don't know them. Even if I do know them, just knowing that they have a weapon on them.
Because as aware as I was about the new gun legislation and you know what a hot point it is for some people. It's a very controversial topic.
I consider myself a safe and smart person, and I'm not even confident of having one in my home. I definitely worry more about people now.
Personally, it's given me a lot more confidence again, not only in shooting, but in other things. I mean, you know.
They're changing all these things, but they're not necessarily fixing, okay, this person can have a gun, this person can't have a gun. But the people who actually are hurting one another, there's something mentally or some situation that's wrong that needs to be fixed. And I think education at a young age and being realistic about what's going on in the country and that there are dangerous people is a necessary thing. And starting to talk about mental illness. These people don't come out of the woodwork wanting to kill kids or wanting to kill other people. There are signs and there are things that we can do.